What's up, guys? I wanted to make a real quick review video on this $135 Amazon exhaust. All right, let's get into it. I bought this on Amazon for $135. I'm gonna talk about the good and the bad, what I like about it, what I don't. Fitment is decent, but my only gripe about fitment is this little bracket here. As you can see, it kind of just throws off the look of the whole exhaust, in my opinion. The exhaust itself seems to be decent quality. I mean, it looks like it's stainless. No rusting yet, but I've also only had it for about 4 or 5 months now. I got about 700-800 miles on the bike. I have about 500 or 600 miles on the exhaust on the bike. The exhaust sounds awesome, but it's not too loud, and that's exactly what I was looking for. So there is a dB killer, or a spark arrestor, I guess you could call it, in there. Yes, it is removable. If you take it out, it is obnoxiously loud if you're into that sort of thing. It's obviously just a slip-on pipe. It basically goes on the stock header. It's easy installation. It literally takes me 5 minutes to install. But yeah, I really wanted one of those like high exhausts that, you know, that routes up through here, comes up there, like the Hussar, I think it is, or the Camel ADV Enduro bend. But man, I just can't justify the price of those. This is a fifth of the cost of those, and the way I see it, if that bends or breaks, I'll just cut it off and I'll buy that Hussar exhaust that doesn't even use that. I'm just gonna take my chances with the exhaust setup like this for now, because that bracket can just, you know, be damned. I just don't care about it. So yeah, that's one of my main gripes. Is the reason I went with this is just because I'm a cheap ass. I stated it before, but one of my main goals for this bike is for it to be a budget off-road build. And as of right now, I have far less than $1,000 worth of mods on this thing. All right, so immediately off the bat, one thing I can tell you that I do not like about this exhaust is that there is some leaking at the seams. So specifically right around here on the can, and right around here on the pipe where the can connects to the actual pipe itself. You'll notice, especially within like the first probably 200 or 300 miles, you'll notice a lot of buildup on the outside. It just comes off with washing it if you wash your bike frequently enough. A more premium exhaust is not gonna have that issue. It doesn't affect the performance or anything like that. With just this exhaust on it, fueling wise, the bike still runs perfectly. No issues, there's no popping on deceleration or anything like that. The bike runs perfectly still. So that's the one major thing I don't like. Obviously, another thing I don't like is this bracket for mounting it. One thing I really do like about it, it actually comes with a little kick plate on here, as you can see. So, you know, when you're standing on this, your boot isn't hitting the exhaust and melting, and it's actually like pretty high quality too, from what I can tell. I mean, you can kick that and it doesn't bend in, so that's a huge plus, especially for how cheap this exhaust is. The can itself is fine. I mean, I think it looks good too. It's just a little small. It just proportionally does not look right on the bike. It's function over form for me. I wanted this bike to bark a little bit more. I wanted to be able to hear it through my helmet riding on the highway, riding on the road and stuff like that. The sound of this bike is just one of the things that I absolutely love about it. An exhaust was a must for me. As of right now, it's recommended by me. If I have any issues with this in the future, if it burns up the packing really quickly or anything like that, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry about that. Obviously, it's $135, so like if there's going to be more quality control issues than other more expensive brands, like potentially getting a unit and like the rivets being loose on it or something like that. Totally expect that with something like this when you buy something cheap. But coming from Amazon, it's easy returns, easy to like replace it with another one. There's no issues with that, so keep that in mind. I'll throw in the sound clip here real quick and let you guys kind of get an idea of what it sounds like. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that sound clip. I think it sounds amazing. I don't have a comparison to stock. I just kind of took it off and put it on right away. I was too excited. I'm sorry about that, guys. I appreciate you all for watching. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it. It is what it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.